Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is adjective phrase 52. The adjective phrase today is easy as pie. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. If someone says that something is as easy as pie, it means that it is very easy. All right, let's continue. The origin probably arrived from the idea that the word pie was thought of as a pleasant, uncomplicated thing to do. So in the past, people used to think of the word as pie as being easy and uncomplicated. Of course, the reference is in regard to eating the pie, not making the pie, which is often actually a lot of hard work and effort. That's why even today, this is why most pies today are store-bought and not homemade. Yeah, even though our technology is a lot better today, it's still a lot of work. It does. Usually, most pies don't cost that much money. And if you figured out all the ingredients you put into it and all the time of baking it and getting it ready, especially for like a single person or a single family, it may not be worth it. It may be easier to just buy one from the store for, maybe the same price, or maybe you don't save that much money at all, but you'd save a lot of time. So that's why today a lot of pies are actually more store-bought than homemade. Let's continue. The use of the word pie simply meaning pleasant can be found in Mark Twain's The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Remember Mark Twain, one of the most famous, former American novelists. Here is the quote. "You're as polite as pie to them." Yeah, I did read this when I was, when I was in high school. I had to read this. Sometimes you did come across these lines and you think, polite as pie? Why are you polite as pie? Is polite pie polite? But obviously they meant, probably the idea of enjoying eating pie, pleasant in that sort of sense. All right, let's continue. In the 1800s, the word pie was also used to refer to something being an easy match or contest. Okay, here is a quote from the U.S. Sporting Life in May 1886. As for stealing second and third, it is like eating pie. So this is in reference to baseball, of course. In baseball, you can steal bases. So maybe this was a very fast runner, and for him, maybe stealing second and stealing third, he thought of it as being very easy. So it was easy as pie for him. Okay, good. Let's continue. Now, of course, though, through this use, one can see how the phrase "as easy as pie" came about, which may also be connected to the idiom that something is a piece of cake also comes from the same sort of idea, which also means to be easy. We have a lot of ways in English to say something is easy. Okay? And we just have a couple of examples here. Don't worry, I'll have it done by tomorrow. It is as easy as pie for me. So no problem. I'll do it. I'll get to it. It'll be done by tomorrow. It's not a hard thing for me to do. It's as easy as pie. Or the second one here. I thought this was going to be difficult, but it turned out to be as easy as pie. It turned out to be very easy, very simple. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you do like these adjective phrases, because not everybody covers like adjective phrases, and I usually try to include the idea of, the origin of where it comes from, or how it formed, how it got into the English language, make sure to click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.